So, Shaki, let me welcome you to the world of the manufacturer, FIA, and Gran Turismo. As you can see here, Gran Turismo is laid out quite differently. So here is where you're going to spend a lot of time, and here's the lobby. Gran Turismo is basically most of this game is about online, racing against real people. The AI still is bullshit. So, picking your manufacturer, you go here in sports, and the seasons, they start at different time. Gran Turismo 7 is delayed until 2021, but Sony officially came out and said it. So, it's different times, it's different seasons, and so on. So I haven't picked them. You have nations. Nations, you basically pick whatever the race is about. This race is about GT3, so you pick whatever GT3 car you have. I have all of them at the moment. I gotta look into trading. I think you can trade. I never tried. I never even looked into it. Now, manufacturer. Once you pick a manufacturer, this is an expedition season. So what that basically means is the very top drivers who get picked to go to these racing events. This is not really meaningful for them. This is not going to really advance them to get to that. When the official season starts, that's when people get picked. The expedition is good, especially when you want to get recognized and probably even get sponsored by a real brand. I have my Fanatec here. This is the second of the top of the line wheel for PlayStation. The only wheel that is higher than this is another wheel from Fanatec called the Fanatec Podium. That's the first direct drive wheel for console, and that's one of the best direct drive wheel on console and PC, but it's bloody expensive. So when you look at what the average consumer is going to buy, I have one of the best wheels. It's Fanatec, and it's Trustmaster TGT. Logitech, it can't compete with these brands. This was like, I think my rig, with this in my rig, was over $1,000 to get everything. This wheel can come off. I can put on F1 rims. I'm going to put on the F1 rim probably in the spring or in the summer. Okay, so let's go into the manufacturer. I haven't picked a manufacturer, and I'm going to this manufacturer because I watch a lot of these top split drivers, meaning some of the best drivers who have the opportunity to make it to the World Tour, but they never really make it. A lot of those World Tour drivers, they don't have good YouTube channels, but those guys who can run with those World Tour guys, they have YouTube channels. This FIA race, some of the races is about fuel, saving fuel, and tire. You don't have to worry about getting off because you need to work your way back. You need to work your way up. And I am currently a driver. I was an A+ driver. The highest is S, then A+, then A, B, C, D, and I think where you start is E. Once you get the B, you're going to see it start to slow down. But depending on how much you develop, you're going to get the A. Once you get the A, you're going to be the A for many months to come. Trust me. Maybe even years to come. But I'm always bouncing between A and B. I bounced back down to A. I was an A+. Technically, I'm an A+ driver. My other account is an A+ driver. But when you quit races, because you gain points to go up, and to get an A, you need to be over 30,000. I think when you start, I'm not sure if you start at 0 or something like that. But to get at B, I think you need to be about 15,000 or something like that, or 20,000 or something like that. So to get at A+, you need to be at over 50,000 points. And if you quit a race, you lose about 3,000 points. And yesterday I quit a race because I was driving a car which I never drove in. I quit a race that cost me to lose 3,000 DR points. I think you can lose even more depending on which lobby you in. You probably can lose even up to 6,000 or 7,000. So quitting in the race is not an option. You're going to lose a shitload of points. And for you, in your ranking, for you to get 3,000 points, it probably would take 2 or 3 races. For me, in my ranking, for me to get 3,000 points, I don't know. I mean, let me think. It probably could take 3 races, but I need to go on at a certain time. I need to improve my time, and I need to win my races. But in reality, it will probably take me about 6 races to get 3,000 points, and it will take you about 3 races just to get 3,000 points. So as you go up, it gets harder to get those points. Anyhow, let's go into the manufacturer. So I kind of make up my mind what I want to go for, because from what I've heard, the races are tire saving and fuel saving. I'm going to show you some. First, let me start off with some of the cars you want to avoid. Avoid front wheel drive cars. Once you pick a manufacturer, you're stuck with them until that season is over. You can't change. Lamborghinis have 4-wheel drive cars, because the Lamborghini G4. So you have GT3 car and GT4 car you're going to be driving. So avoid Lamborghini. Where was the car I was going for now? Let me see. Was it Peugeot? Toyota. I was going for the Toyota. Anyhow, on one of my accounts I'm going to go for the Toyota. And then on another account, I'm going to go with, I think, Porsche. Let me think. These races are so difficult. I'm going to go with Porsche for this one, because they can be quite close. The Porsche is not strong on straight line speed, you know, but because a lot of these races can be so close, it can come down to tire management and fuel in the end. How quick are you to the end of the race, not the beginning of the race? So am I going to go with Porsche? You know what? I'm going to go with Toyota here. On my other account, I'm going to go with Porsche. Let me see. I don't know how this Toyota is with fuel, you know, but I started to race the Toyota Supra. What? I wanted to try the Toyota 86. Okay, we're going to go with the Toyota. And I think Toyota have 2 GT4 cars. And the car I'm going to go with actually is a Supra. I'm not a fan of this car, but there was a daily race. I'm going to show you what is daily race in a moment. So you sign the contract and you can't change. On my other account, because what I like to do is go for FF cars and MR cars. No, sorry, FR? Yeah, FR cars, so the engine to the front, and MR cars, the engine to the back. So in this account, I'm going with the FR cars, the engine to the front. On my next account that I have, I'm going to go with the MR cars, the engine to the back. Now this Toyota Supra, the GT3 car, has a lot of top line speed, so I'm not worried about it. The thing with this car is you need to short shift it. Short by 500 RPMs or 600 RPMs or something. I will show you. And the thing is, the G4 car just got a BOP upgrade. They just added 1% of power to it. So it's going to be quite interesting, because this car has been not bad, but not great, you know. So it's going to be interesting to see how this car is going to perform. The funny thing about this Supra, it's such a weird car. somehow in the middle of the corner, when you think this car is going to oversteer, it just somehow grabs grip. The the Corvette does the same thing, but the Corvette lets you know, buddy, I ain't gonna make that corner. Either you gotta let off of gas or something. Because I think the turbo in this engine, the way how it kicks in, it doesn't kick in until at high RPM. Whereas the Vette is a naturally aspirated. That thing just, it's instant power and it just wants to understeer. And this car understeers, the Super, but then it just grips before all that power can really start to explode. But the Corvette, no. So I find that, but the Corvette has a little bit better straight line speed, but this definitely has very good straight line speed. So we're gonna go with this. Now once I'm in, I can see what the day's race is. And I think it's at Interlagos. Yes, Interlagos. The race starts, okay, so see, you need racing soft and racing hard. No racing medium, that's weird. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a test. And the thing is, now that it's racing soft, cars like the Nissan GTR probably can be very strong here, because the more grip those cars get, the better they are. Nissan GTR is a beast. But the handling is neutral, but the car really struggles to put down power. You have to be a real pro. So let's see. You're gonna see. I'm gonna show you who all are. Okay. So this guy is from Sweden here. Okay. So as you can see, the Toyota Supra. Hallelujah. The Toyota Supra is #1. This is #1 in Europe. And most likely these times will be very close all around the world. These guys are some of the fastest of the fastest. This guy here, PR1 Fire, he has the opportunity to make it to the World Finals. This guy he's already been, has he been there? Yeah, he's been there. Yeah, he's been there a couple of times. He's extremely fast, you know. The initial PR1 or stuff like that is just the different racing organizing. The TRL MH, this is a guy TRL called TRL Lightning. See, he's in the Nissan GTR. This guy is the fastest guy on Gran Turismo. So let's just show you a video of him. He's in the Nissan GTR. Only a guy like him can extract. I mean, the PR1 Fire is also good with the Nissan GTR. Let's just, this guy is rapid. You know what? I'm going to show you how fast this guy is. I'm going to see if I can keep up with him. Now, technically, looking at the lap time, okay, so let's just look at the top 10 time, 28.8. I am thinking I can run at 29.2. Possibly even at 28.9, but we should see. You know, this is one of my best tracks in terms of qualifying time. I usually can run within 1 second of top 10, but I think in this case I can run even closer, because this is probably one of my strongest tracks in terms of race, not say results, but in terms of time. So I'm gonna load up this guy, who I say is the fastest. And the reason why a lot of people wouldn't want to drive the Nissan GTR, because of some of these races are fuel saving, and I mean not so much fuel saving for the Nissan GTR, because that car is a beast, you can save fuel, but tire management. And that guy, if anyone can manage the tires, it's that guy, because he's going to always changes the fuel map and only use what he need to accelerate out of corners. And that, with other stuff we have, to help him with tires. Now let me just, so let's just load his ghost. And let's see if we can keep up with Mikhail Hizal. We're definitely not going to keep up with him at Racing Hard. Also check the race requirement for the tires. Okay. So now let's go. The Supra, you probably want a short shift around 7,000 RPM. Look how far ahead he didn't already jump. Don't want to go over the line there. You get hit with a penalty. Don't look like much. I mean, but you know how racing is. He's ahead by much. Over a second, I would say now. He's ahead by a shitload now. But it's going to take some practicing. Who knows, maybe 20 laps, 10 laps, all depends. I usually don't practice that much, you know. Stay in third gear this time. Let's just see something. How bad was I off? I think I was off by 2 seconds. Which would be quite normal. All of my friends, I'm going to kick all of their ass. Trust me. And these guys are quick, you know. So here I am. Now where am I? Yeah. So that's me down there. And I want to beat all of my friends, except for this guy. I won't beat him. But my goal is to beat all of them. This guy, Key, I don't know what the fuck he's doing down there. I don't think he's put in no time yet. This guy is quick. He's going to be up there. Because he's going to be in the top lobby racing. So I think he just did like maybe 3 laps. And also you can change your brake bias. You know, brake bias is going to help with how the car feels, but also affect your tires. I can't remember. I think this race hammers the front tires more. Brake too late. Oh my god, what am I doing? Okay, let's put in the serious lap now. No time for fucking around now. Put this in the 29s from one shot. The Super. Not braking. The corner was bad. Going too early there. That was a terrible lap, especially the first corner. Loads of time. Oh my God, it was worse than before. I think I'm braking too late. Oh. Been driving too many Audis at this track. You gotta also keep in mind the speed you're carrying. They require you to brake a little bit earlier. Almost better on entry, but the middle of the corner was bad, and the exit, it caused the exit to be bad, but the entry was okay, pretty good. That was a bit tricky. liking this corner with this car. I'm not used to shifting down twice. What the hell I doing in the first gear? Wrong gear. The car sloppy there. I need to be a bit more greedy on that corner there. Too soft there. I really hate shifting down twice right here. Feels weird. This corner in this car. corner. Going through that like a pussy. They're cutting off so much and I'm not. What the fuck? Why did I miss that time? I got way too early. Oh, that's that for now. Son of a bitch. There's definitely more time there. I gotta get a little bit used to this super. Almost 0.2 of a second in sector 1. I'm going through that sector too slow. By the end of the day, I'm expecting a 21, 29, a low 29. But, anyhow, let's see. I'm so slower than all my friends. But I get back on it later. Now I'm going to go eat. See ya.